Hello and welcome to Select 10. For those who enjoy web series, the last year was fantastic, but 2024 is going to be quite special. There will be plenty of entertainment, ranging from highly anticipated new series to popular shows returning for new seasons in 2024. From mind-blowing action to provocative dramas and strange science fiction, these titles are ready to fascinate viewers with their exceptional narrative and innovative imagination. Thus, today we'll discuss the greatest and most anticipated shows of 2024 that you shouldn't miss. Now let's start the video. Number 10. Dune: Prophecy. It is an upcoming science fiction series created by Frank Herbert. The show is based in the Dune cinematic universe and takes place about 10,000 years prior to the occurrences of Herbert's 1965 book Dune. The narrative will center on the formation of the Bene Gesserit, a secretive society and political organization with individuals who acquire superhuman skills and capabilities through mysterious training and trials. Although the precise release date is still unknown, fall 2024 has been announced. The core focus will be on sisters Tula and Valia Harkonnen, as they will form the legendary Bene Gesserit cult and fight evils that jeopardize the human race's destiny. While the series doesn't have the same popular cast as the films, it does have an excellent cast and a fascinating story that will delve deeper into the mythology of Arrakis. Number 9. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It is an upcoming spy comedy series created by Francesca Sloan and Donald Glover. The plot will center on John and Jane Smith, who decide to serve as agents for an unidentified organization, kicking in a new chapter in their lives together. The show is based on the same titled 2005 movie and will offer a fresh perspective on the experiences of these two strangers who operate as husband and wife team members at a covert operations bureau. Every week, they will embark on a fresh assignment and manage a brand new connection, but things become challenging and their priorities shift as they begin to fall for each other. If everything develops as the movie did, then the fans can anticipate lots of dark humor, exciting action, and romance. With Donald Glover as John Smith and Maya Erskine as Jane Smith, the series is scheduled to debut on February 2, 2024, and will consist of 8 episodes. Number 8. The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live. It is an upcoming post-apocalyptic series created by Scott M. Gimple and Dan Iguerera. The show takes place in the universe of the Walking Dead series and chronicles the particular adventures of Rick and Michonne, who are finally back together. Several years after their tragic separation, they are forced into a whole new landscape where they have never had to depend on themselves or one another. This show will at last reveal to fans what has occurred to Rick Grimes and the reason behind his disappearance more than 5 years after he left The Walking Dead in an enigmatic aircraft. This show appears more promising than the 2023 The Walking Dead spin-off shows, given that it centers on the most powerful characters and their survival abilities. The show is set to debut on AMC and AMC Plus on February 25, 2024. Number 7. The Penguin. It is an upcoming American crime action limited series created by Lauren Lefranc. The show is based on the DC Comics villain character, Penguin, and is a spin-off of The Batman, 2022, which chronicles the emergence of Penguin's dominance in Gotham City's corrupt underground. The story will take place after the ending of the Batman film, where crime king Carmine Falcone has died and violent criminals are scurrying to take over Gotham City's shady underworld. Colin Farrell, who played the Penguin in the movie, will play the character in the show as well. The show will be 8 episodes long, with the central story taking place over a short period of time, in which a penguin aggressively attempts to rise up to the very top of Gotham City's crime world, while opponents who want the city for themselves make things tough for him. Although the release date has not yet been confirmed, it is scheduled for late 2024. Number 6. Masters of the Air. It is an upcoming war drama series created by John Shiban and John Orloff. The show will recount the heroic actions of the U.S. military air troops' 100th Bomb Unit in World War II as they battled against the perilous and chilly circumstances of battle at a height of 25,000 feet in the skies while assisting in the defeat of Hitler's Nazi Germany. It will mainly depict the action of 11 troops who fight relentless bands of German fighters inside a bomber termed a Flying Fortress. The series is based on the 2007 book of the same, and it is going to be a visual feast for anyone who enjoys war dramas like Band of Brothers. The 100th Bomb Group was known as the Bloody 100th because it has been reported that throughout the war, they flew over 300 missions to fight and lost more than half of their aircraft. Additionally, the show is said to be one of the most expensive Apple TV Plus originals, so expect top-notch air battle sequences. The first 2 episodes are scheduled to debut on January 26, 2024, and will consist of 9 episodes in total. Number 5. The Acolyte. It is an upcoming sci-fi action thriller series created by Leslie Headland. It is part of the Star Wars universe and will take place around the conclusion of the High Republic era, before the events of the main Star Wars movies. Unlike the earlier Star Wars series, this one takes place before the Skywalker era and follows a Jedi and an old Jedi instructor as they look into a string of incidents during the last days of the High Republic, a quiet period before the dark side begins to cause problems. If the narrative is any indication, this will not be a typical Star Wars tale, and that alone should excite you. Number 4. 3. Body Problem. It is an upcoming science fiction thriller drama series created by David Benioff, D.B. Weiss, and Alexander Wu. Personally, I'm most excited about this one. Even if the Netflix series turns out half as wonderful as the book, it is going to be a huge success. The plot centers on a top-secret military experiment that transmits messages into space in an attempt to make contact with extraterrestrial life. Meanwhile, a dying extraterrestrial civilization intercepts communication and prepares an invasion of Earth. The primary focus will be on Yi Wenji, an aspiring astrophysicist who was transported to a classified monitoring station due to her scientific expertise. There, she and other scientists learn and try to deal with the worst dangers to civilization. This is the basic story of the book that the show is adopting for its first season, so it remains to be seen how much the showrunners will improvise the book plot. The series explores issues such as the likelihood of alien life and the danger of human self-destruction, and it has a highly complex plot, many characters, and a massive science fiction world that will surprise you. The first season is scheduled for release on March 21, 2024. Returning shows with new seasons. Halo. Yes, I understand it got off to a rough start, but the show did an excellent job of entertaining new viewers while struggling to capture the interest of fans of games. However, there is good news for those who enjoyed Season 1 and were hoping for more. The second season will debut on February 8, 2024. Arcane second season. For those who enjoy video games, this is the greatest animated show in recent times. Arcane isn't just for video game players, its steampunk Piltover towns, futuristic setting, and emotionally charged narrative will captivate both non-gamers and game enthusiasts equally. If you're new to the show, now is the ideal time to watch Season 1 because Season 2 is scheduled for release in November 2024. True Detective, Night Country. The fourth season is finally here, and it will follow 2 investigators looking for the 8 vanished men who work at the Arctic Research Center. Anticipate another unique solid detective case hidden beneath the never-ending Arctic ice. The first episode is scheduled to air on January 14, 2024. Season 4 of The Boys. With each new season, the show raises the bar in terms of savagery and carnage, and now with Season 4 set to premiere in 2024, the dangers could not be higher. If the first preview trailer is a sign, all of this will result in a gory, devilish fourth season. House of the Dragon Season 2. First season ended with a dramatic ending, and it was one of the greatest shows of 2022. Season 2 will include 8 episodes and will debut in the middle of 2024. While Season 1 served more as an introduction to the Great Targaryen Civil War, Season 2 is when the more violent adventures for the Iron Throne will start to happen. Number 3. Fallout. It is an upcoming post-apocalyptic series developed by Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan. It is based on the Interplay Entertainment video game series of the same name. The show unfolds in an apocalyptic future where a nuclear catastrophe has ravaged the Earth, and those who survived are trapped in fallout shelters called vaults. The story revolves around a young woman who abandons the vault to explore the recklessly threatening and wild wasteland of a destroyed Los Angeles, where she must make her way through an environment taken over by radiation, transformed organisms, and more. The story offers an excellent post-apocalyptic universe packed with many adventures and rivals, each with its own distinct storyline, while recurring themes involve the fight for survival, the effects of battle, and the re-establishing of civilization in the wake of disaster. It's not necessary to have played the game, all you need to be is an admirer of the post-apocalyptic subject. Also, this should hold us over until The Last of Us Season 2 comes out. The show will debut on Amazon Prime Video on April 12, 2024. Number 2. Avatar: The Last Airbender. It is an upcoming fantasy adventure series developed by Albert Kim. It is a live-action adaptation of the same-named animated show, in which the final living airbender, an entity that has the ability to control all 4 elements, water, earth, air, and fire, is the only one capable of restoring harmony to the planet. The story starts with Aang, the last airbender, waking up from 100 years of sleep to find that the Fire Nation has sparked a global conflict. Following this, Aang sets out on a mission with his allies, Katara and Sokka, to conquer all of the elements and prevent the Fire Nation's dictatorial monarchy. After One Piece, my expectations are high for this one, and based on the glimpses so far, the series looks promising. In addition to offering some amazing action sequences and emotional narratives, the show will cover a wide range of topics, including friendship, dignity, and salvation. The show will have its Netflix premiere on February 22, 2024, and it will have 8 episodes total. Number 1. Shogun. It is an upcoming historical drama limited series based on the 1975 book of the same name by James Clavell. The narrative will be set in 1600s Japan, where Lord Yoshii Toranaga battles to survive against an alliance of members of the Council of Governors. But when an enigmatic European sailboat is discovered stranded in a neighboring seaside town, Lord Yoshii Toranaga uncovers mysteries that have the potential to swing the political balance and destroy his rivals. Shogun is the only new show that has excited me more, and the main reason for that is Hiroyuki Sanada's portrayal of Lord Yoshii Toranaga. The series would portray medieval Japan in the 17th century, which is about to face a civil war. The story features political rivalry with lots of twists and turns, much as in Game of Thrones. However, it is still to be seen if it turns out to be remarkable in and of itself. Fortunately, we will know soon, as the show's release date is quickly approaching. On February 27, 2024, the first 2 episodes will be released, and after that, 1 per week. There will be 10 episodes overall. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. And do subscribe our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.